Did everybody hear what this lady was saying? No. Come here, sweetheart, and tell them, because you're going to say it better than me, but I'll hold the mic if you like.
Okay. Right. When we went to the meeting with council, with the developers had received the approved final C62 that had come out from VCAT and from the state government. The council had not received it. The building department spokesperson said they hadn't received it. They weren't even aware it was out. A month later, that was July, a month later at the August meeting, they asked about this document that the developers were using. Still the council hadn't received it, or they said they hadn't. There's a situation, either the council's being overloaded and not receiving the documents, or the building and regulation section of the council are not receiving it. I think that should be investigated.
Or it's expedient to go where the money is.
It's not expedient because they won't be there and then we will be up in arms.
But that's their thinking.
What's happening is ridiculous. This is a beautiful area and we shouldn't be polluting it this way. Not only we're not going to get any sunshine from our houses, think of the traffic and the pollution in the air.
This is the last time I'm going to come on the blower. Anyone else is welcome. I was absolutely mortified at the last public meeting when somebody advised me the following. There was a public consultation meeting for a property on 1 Oak Avenue. Apparently the developer came 20 minutes late and said, oh well, heavy traffic. People were probably there complaining about the height. It's, you know, these public consultation meetings are meetings between the objectors and the developer. Now, this building, we have, at this point in time, Amendment C62, which is the plan for Boronia, says that we have 11-metre height limits in certain areas. This building that was being proposed on Oak Avenue was 11.36 metres. Now, at this public consultation meeting, when this was said, the council staff just said, oh, we'll increase the limit to 11.5 metres. Now, this is absolutely unbelievable. I remain gobsmacked how somebody from council can just say, oh, we'll increase...
the rules as they go.
Correct, they're making up the rules as they go. Well, look, I don't know, but I was absolutely gobsmacked. I can't believe it, I still can't believe it. We do not want any discretionary heights in this area because council is going to use that as an elastic band to change whatever height limit we get to something that's perhaps a storey higher. So absolute maximum height limits for whatever we get because it's just not good enough. And we want 7.5 metres, which is 2-storey, gable roof, something attractive and appropriate for this area.
I'm just one of the reasonably young people, you know, representing this fight, and all we're really asking for is fair development. You know, having 7.5 as a maximum, but that being 2 stories, and say 4 on a block on a quarter of an acre, that's 1 dwelling per 250 square metres. I don't think that is too much to ask for. That's reasonable growth, and that amount will actually facilitate the target they're wanting to achieve for Melbourne 2030.
Another thing, I'm sorry if I'm talking too much, guys, but I'm pretty fed up with all this. The thing is, we're not against development. People need houses, but put them in the right places. Yes. It's ludicrous to put a 3 or 4-storey place up against, say, a 100-year-old listed cottage. There are semi-industrial areas that could, semi-industrial areas that could accommodate high-rise without blocking out the landscape. You may notice in Furniture Gully at Station Street, they've constructed a concrete monolithic. I better stop there. You used to be able to see the mountains, and you'd walk along or drive past and say, oh, look at the mountains, the trees, it's beautiful, blah-de-blah-de-blah. It's concrete now, and the more rural landscape, the more trees and what have you they cut down, the worse our environment's going to be in a chemical pollutant sense. You've got to stop them, guys. I'm sorry if I'm talking too much, but you've got to stop them.